Alright, no. No, 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 no. Fudge. Alrighty, we're going to try to make this video a little bit faster because they are starting to get a little faster. Through editing and stuff, I should be able to get a lot of these playthroughs out quicker. But until I get better at doing that, here on the Willy Bobo Life, because that's what you guys are watching, I'm Will. We are playing Shadow of the Colossus. We are playing New Game Plus mode on hard difficulty, and this is my 4th playthrough of New Game Plus, so I have everything unlocked now. If you guys are really curious, to be more detailed, this is like my 9th playthrough in total. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe my 7th. Yeah, this is my 7th playthrough in total. And yeah, so that's where we are. The stuff we are using in this playthrough, as far as unlockables that you can get, I have the Sword of Dorman, I have the Cursed Wander skin, the White Argo skin. I'm using the regular arrows, the explosive arrows, and the harpoon. And I'm using the Sword of Dorman, like I said. I do have the Queen's Sword unlocked and all that stuff, but I'm also using the Cloth of Desperation and the Mask of Power. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoy, and we're gonna go ahead and turn off. I'm trying my best to turn off face cam during cutscenes and not talk to them, but give you some details about all that stuff. And because I can't remember what Colossus is number 6, which is which one we're on. We're on number 6. We are going to find out together. So here we go. Okay, so fun stuff. It is the bearded giant. I call him. It's because he's got a big beard. But yeah, so that is Colossus number 6 is the bearded giant. That one's a little bit trickier to do. I believe he's got a spot on his head, on his back shoulder in normal mode, and in hard mode he's also got either a spot. I don't think he's one of the ones that got a spot on his arm. I think he's got a spot on his chest. That's hard to get to. So with all that though. Why are you getting off one? We're gonna go, because we got all the good stuff unlocked. Oh, I promised you guys I would show you guys, yeah, we've got 5 Colossus defeats so far, and we haven't needed to use a shrine, but these are all the things I have unlocked right here. So, there you go. I'm not using, I don't even know why I have these, because I don't need Lizard Detection Stone or the Fruit Tree map. But I have Cloth of Desperation, Cursed Wander Screen, White Steed, and I'm not using, oh yeah, the Flash Arrow is the explosive one. So I'm using Flash Arrow, Thunder Harpoon, the Dormant. I'm turning off the Queen's Sword because we don't really need it. We're not using Cloak of Deception, although that one is a must use if we're probably going to use the Cloak of Deception on the 16th Colossus, which will come later. Oh, I'm using the Cloak of Force. Okay, so yes, I'm using the Cloak of Force and the Mask of Power. If you're wondering what those all do, increases the amount of damage Wander does to Colossi. Pretty much, this one just increases his how much damage he can take. This one also does the damage, but the Mask of Power is far better than the Mask of Strength. And the Cloak of Force obviously does more, damage and all that stuff. And obviously, the Sword of Dorman does significant damage, but reduces health regeneration rate. So I can't regenerate health, but I don't really care. So. we're going this way because that's where this Colossus is. I don't use the sword usually on playthroughs because I don't really need to. I thought about doing this playthrough in easy mode, but I was like, what's the point when you have everything unlocked to make the game even easier? It would just make like half the Colossus only have like on normal modes. Pretty much half the Colossus only have one hit point unless they're required. Like the bird still has all of his hit points. I believe the horse only has the neck and the head. The first one only has the first one. You don't have to go to the arm. All the regular like hooved ones only have one hit point instead of two. All that stuff. So it's really not that big of a change. Don't you love the forest part of this? If you play this game in HDR, this game looks amazing in HDR. Like it's crazy how well this game looks. Come on, horse. I hope I'm getting better at talking to you guys. I had to move the camera so I could talk to you guys more on camera. I had the camera a little bit more to my left, which gave you a little bit more of the background. But my background's going to be changing hopefully here in the next couple of months when I have time to order some stuff for the back wall, which I think you guys might like. It's going to allow me to showcase my games better. Because right now I have games on shelves and like no one sees that stuff, and I don't have a 1080p camera right now, so I can't really show off all that stuff like I want to. So I thought I can get on Etsy and order some people's what they are is their game case holders, and I was gonna just command them to the back wall and just cover that whole back wall and game cases, so you guys can see all the video game art and stuff and all the different games I have. This is where the Colossus number 6 is at. I actually thought he was a little later on, but I always get that guy confused all the time. So, I do know that Colossus number 7 is going to be the water serpent. I hate that dude so freaking much. He's just a real pain in the butt. And if you see me looking at two different screens, partly I'm making sure everything's working properly on the recording, and two, sometimes, because like right now my screen is black, like black, and I would change the brightness settings, but I really don't care to, so I'm just looking at my actual monitor where I can actually see, because right now you're seeing a little bit more light than mine is, because I'm playing this on a 4K television, so you're seeing a lot more color than me, so I can actually see where I'm going on my monitor while I'm playing on a 4K television, which is like black. It's just like, alright, so I'm going to basically jump off this thing and we're going to start the boss fight. Here we go. Here we go. You're gonna want to run fast when you're facing this dude because he'll get you. And you can still run in this cinematic, so please do so. There's a pro tip for speed runs, because it starts the second you see the boss for a speed run. Oh, he hit me. A-hole. Come on. There we go. So I think he does have one in his hand. Yep, I'm going down to his back first. That's what I'm gonna do originally. Go. All right. Oh no. All right, and got him there. All right, no, fudge. And kill shot. So yeah.
Defeated.
So yes, the shots are on his hand, which you saw, his head and his back shoulder. That's where you kill him. This guy's actually super quick on the speed run you can do as long as you just master getting him to look down. Sometimes he's not that cooperative. He's really not. He loves to just like wait 20,000 times for you to hit him in the body with an arrow or with a explosive something to get his attention to kneel down. And I've had times where it's taken me like 5 minutes just to get him to crouch for no freaking apparent reason, and then he crouches and then I fall off and I get so annoyed. But with that being the end of Colossus number 6, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed me talking, and you guys have any questions or comments, then enjoy to see them down in the comment section. Again, tell me what your favorite Colossus is. Tell me why you haven't played this game if you haven't. Tell me how long your longest playthrough was. Let's have a discussion about Shadow of the Colossus and your opinions on it, how you feel about it, what you would have changed back in the day if this thing was made. You know, let's have a real quick discussion about this game. I feel like that's kind of something awesome to do for you guys, and because it gets us all brainstorming ideas. If you guys liked it though, please give me a thumbs up down below. It really does support and help the growth of the channel, and I mean that's just kind of what I would like to do. I'd like to get these playthroughs and these videos and this message out to as many people as I can, just because I want us all to connect. But If you guys haven't done so already, if you guys are new, please think about subscribing to the channel. And if you have subscribed to the channel, please also think about hitting that bell notification so you guys can be notified when the next Shadow Colossus video comes out. Somewhere down here in the bottom part of the screen, I will have links to the previous Shadow Colossus video as well as the playlist for the whole game, for the whole thing series. And also, if you haven't, again, please consider clicking on the channel logo down there in the center, if it's there, so you guys can subscribe to the channel, all that jazz. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, honestly. So with all that, I hope you guys are having a blessed day here on the Willy Bobo Life. If you guys want to see more gameplay footage and also my DIY projects I do around the house and with my wife and all that stuff and what I like to cook and eat, then I have channel videos like that coming to the channel, so stay tuned. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.